Today's message. For the life of me, I can't think of anything more painful than dying with potential still inside. I want you to seriously think about that as I welcome you back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, that place where we follow the breadcrumbs to wealth. Now, let me preface this video by saying that I was not by any means the patient person that I come off as in these videos. I was not patient at all. So it was a journey for me. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how I got there. But before I do that, I want you guys to imagine a blockchain that's faster, eons faster than your morning coffee order, more decentralized than Bitcoin. Yes. And ready to take on the juggernauts in transactions that Visa does. By now, you've probably already guessed what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Kaspa, guys. My blue chip crypto asset that I hang on to for dear life. And yes, that I have the ultimate patience with. That's what we're going to be discussing this video, guys. And this is for all my Kaspa Knights out there. Guys, we have arrived at 10 blocks per second. And for all my beginners out there, or my people who you've heard of Kaspa, but you don't really understand its significance, that's what we're going to be talking about this video, guys, as I believe that Kaspa right now is at an unbelievable deal. And this is not financial advice. It's just purely what I see. Some can call it speculation. You can call it what you want. But again, I always told you, you have to look underneath and understand what you are holding. So guys, is this your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy? I am Mr. Foresight, and it is my job and my goal to teach you as much about people as it is about crypto, so that you can connect the dots and understand both. By doing so, I believe that you will get to understand how to invest in crypto. Yes, and even a child could do it. But it has a lot to do with doing your own research, but understanding people and mindsets more than anything. Guys, if that sounds like something you like, do me a favor. By all means, smash that like button. Give me a sub if you haven't. And hit that bell notification so that you don't miss a video. And before I get off track and start going into this video, make sure you swing over to growrichgrowhappy.com, and on that first page, put in your email address, and you'll be able to download your free crypto research guide so that you can pick up the basics. And it's great for beginners to learn how to research crypto so that you can feel a little bit more confidence in making your decisions and partying with your hard-earned money. Also, you want to look down below, because no crypto investor should be really investing unless you have a cold storage wallet to protect your assets from criminals and just from these centralized exchanges that could lock up your crypto. I have a 10% discount code down below that you can use. 10% off. It does go to support the channel. I only use Tangem. So Tangem has done right by me, and I believe that they would do right by you. It's simple to use. Carry it around like a credit card. Now, with that being said, guys, let's talk about Kaspa. As of yesterday, they are now 10 blocks per second. And guess what? That price, it hasn't changed. Actually, it went down just a little bit from 10 cent to 9 cent. And it has a lot of people bugged out. It has a lot of impatient people, like, Kaspa it's gone and went. This is not his time. It's going to take forever for us to make any money in Kaspa. I'm not holding that. I need something where I can see fast results. I got a little something to tell you about that too. And then, of course, you got your Bitcoin maxis out there that's never going to probably accept Kaspa the way they view Bitcoin, even though Kaspa is much faster than Bitcoin now. Guys, let me explain to you something. Kaspa is built on a block DAG. That's a unique technology, guys, that allows them to do the things that they're doing. But here's the thing. And I feel like I wanted to make this video because I felt like this type of video would make a lot of people understand Kaspa is, a little bit better. What is it used for? Well, it's used for transactions. This is really going to be used for transactions. Now, as I'm going to connect some dots for you. Now, guys, they can do 10 blocks per second. According to everything that they put out, that is each block is 320 transactions. Now you times that, you get, you're going to get 3,200 transactions, guys. That is a lot. 3,200 transactions per second. Now, for a lot of you, like, yeah, big deal. Well, in comparison, Visa can do 2,000. Do you see where I'm going with that? So Kaspa is decentralized. Kaspa is a lot different than Visa, which is centralized. Lower fees with Kaspa, and it's proof of work. Well, the thing that people don't understand now that they can do so many transactions, it's going to make them way more attractive for transactions. Now, just for a moment now, if I got any of my Zebec holders in this video, just imagine Zebec linking up and partnering with Kaspa. I'm putting it out there right now. If anybody from Zebec out there that's, larger than life and you're part of the company, you might want to think about doing that. Think about the transaction speeds that they have now, and think about taking one of those carbon cards, maybe the black card, maybe even a silver card, and linking that up, doing a partnership with Kaspa. Can you imagine how mind-blowing that would be? I'm just putting that out in the universe. But just think about that. But these are the things now. The possibilities are endless for Kaspa. And here's the thing. A lot of people still just can't rock with it because they don't have the patience. They don't have it. Now, I'm going to show you something, guys. I'm going to jump over here because I want to show you something. And that's what this is about. This is, to me, it's a celebration. We knew it was coming. Smart contracts are coming. But, guys, we have arrived here now. And for those of you out there that's thinking like, well, why the price isn't going up? A lot of people don't understand. And when you look at a lot of the price predictions that are out there on Kaspa, they might say something like Kaspa's only going to reach 75 cents, or Kaspa only is going to barely reach $1. And a lot of people like, no, I'm going to go for Zebec. I'm going to go for XRP. I'm going to go for this instantaneous gratification. Can you imagine those that held Bitcoin back in the day? And there was many that had that same mentality. A lot of them are sitting on the side right now. Just think about the guy who bought the pizzas with Bitcoin. Man, you would not believe how much money basically he forked over back then because he couldn't see the vision. That's not going to happen with a lot of the people that hold Kaspa. I realize that the people who hold Kaspa and have been holding Kaspa all of this time, years, they are patient people, because you have to be patient when you get in on an asset super early. You have to have something called patience. And I'm going to show you something that made me make this video, because it made me think about something. And to do that, I'm going to jump over here to my X account. Those that want to follow me on X, you can do so at mrforesightbs. I also reposted this, and this comes from 16bit.casp. And he posted this, or she, and it says, buy Kaspa, wait 5 years. And you see the guy burying the Kaspa in his backyard in one of those time capsules. Well, guys, this makes a lot of sense to me when I jump up here and I look at this price right here. A lot of people are, you're feeling dejected right now because you're like, why isn't it moving up? We know it's a great asset, but it hasn't really moved. Or you look at a month right here, guys, and it's been floating between 10 cents, really. 10 cents. The highest Kaspa's ever been is what? Where's our all-time high? 20 cents. It's down 56%. Big deal, right? Why do I have so much patience? And that's what this video is about. It's about having patience and knowing what you hold. I know how valuable Kaspa is, and right now to me, and how valuable it's going to be. But the reason I have patience, guys, and I want you to think about this whenever you get the fudders and the people talking about, you know, your asset is not going to go anywhere. And people, it makes me wonder all the time, like, when did people become so impatient, but yet they'll work a 9-to-5 job, a regular job for 60, 70 plus years sometimes, and have patience to work toward a retirement check where you're going to get less than that, less than you've made. But they'll have patience for that. But when it comes to something like a investment, if it can't give them instantaneous gratification in the span of a year or sometimes even 2 months, oh, the world is over. This asset is terrible. It's horrible. Why am I even in this asset? It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to compete with this or compete with that. Yet you will have people that will work a job that's below their capabilities because it's safe, and they won't try to improve and say, you know what, this job I'm doing is beneath my potential. Think about my intro today. It's beneath my potential, but I'm going to stay here and be safe because I don't want to step outside my comfort zone and maybe go for something higher. And they will have that same patience to work for 50, 60, 70 years in the same job just for a retirement. But you can't wait for some of the same people, but you can't wait 5 years for a Kaspa. And I'm not saying it's going to take 5 years, but you can't wait possibly 5 years for a Kaspa, or 5 years for XRP, or however many years for a Zebec or XPR. These are out the realm. You don't want to do that. That takes too long. We have something wrong with the mentalities in cryptocurrency, in life, I say, just in life. And it's called living below your potential. And I want you guys to think about that. You know, when I talk about some of these assets that have not yet peaked or reached their potential, but you have dev teams and you have people working behind the scenes just as hard to get them there. Think about that, guys, because I believe Kaspa is that blue chip asset that a lot of people are sleeping on. There are a lot of people are sleeping on it because they don't have the patience. They don't have the patience in this arena. I'm sorry, but 5 years away versus 60 years working a job that you hate, that math ain't mathing for me. You guys let me know down below. What do you think of Kaspa's now being that David versus Goliath being Visa, them being able to compete now with some of the best? What do you think now about this asset, guys? And I hope I've put it in perspective for you. A lot of you that may be on the fence about Kaspa or any of these other assets we talk about. And what do you think about that partnership if Zebec come in and recruit Kaspa as a partner? Guys, that would blow the socks off a lot of stuff. That would blow the socks off considering the momentum that Zebec has right now. Guys, you guys let me know down below in the comments. And I want to applaud all of you that are still holding on to your Kaspas. And, you know, be like the man in the time capsule. Bury it. Just forget about it. It's going to happen. They're making steady progress. To the next one. This your boy. I'm out.